Today, we're once again looking at some beautiful layouts and designs. If you're like me and you want to complete layouts, but you need them to work with your story and available photos, this video is for you. Now, enough of my chatting, let's get to crafting. Hi friends, welcome back to Crafty with Teresa. Today, we're diving into the Exploring Nature Scrapbook Kit from Stampin' Up. We'll do a quick walkthrough of one of the original layout designs. We'll build layout one together step by step. And I'll also show you the finished results for layout 1, 2, and 3 today. And just like real crafting, I already have photos in mind, so we may make a few changes along the way. Let's start by taking a look at what I have left of the kit. Now, my workshop was earlier, so what you see today is the video of what I have left. Mostly designer series paper, but I do have some of the stickers and die cuts available to use in these designs, but you'll see them later on in the final review of this video. Now we have this beautiful designer series paper. Oh my goodness, the natural tones, the textures, they're perfect for outdoor memories, which we're going to talk about in just a minute, and walks and everyday moments. Some of the paper, for example, in layout 3, I used the back side based on the event I'm using it for. So the story behind the layouts that we're working on here today that I need them for is all of my grandkids and kids went to the Jurassic Quest here in town. They spent the entire day all together, which is quite a feat as the kids range from 6 months to 12 years old. Unfortunately, Mimi and Papa didn't get to go, but that's okay. I've got plenty of pictures to show for it, and I can't wait to show some of them put together in layout 1 for you. Now let's build layout 1 together. You'll see here, the first thing I do is I grab the specialty page that came in the kit. That's that tan crumb cake color that's on the back. We have some additional pieces here. We have some Secret C, and we have some of that designer series paper. All of this information is available for you in the guide, and this kit is still available as of the time that I recorded this video. So I'll start laying down the pieces. I love this basic design, and you'll see it works really well with my photos. So the Secret C paper is about 3 inches over, and it's a vertical piece, and it's going to be in the background. In the foreground, you're going to see the beautiful designer series paper. And now we're just going to grab some of the 3x3 photos and place them on top of designer series paper that we've already put together. Now I fidget and fidget a lot. You'll see here I'm grabbing my removable tape. I eventually move these things around a little bit more in the final copy, but here's where I'm going through my thought process. This is pretty close to what the layout is in the guide, so I wanted you to see that look how simple this is. Easy peasy, as my grandkids say. We'll add some of the die cuts, that beautiful watercolor look banner. We'll add a sticker, and that's that beautiful blue mountain look. We'll add that there, and then we'll add one of the other stickers that is available. It's like a chevron look, I believe. And then right on top of that, we're going to add our sticker that says beautiful day. And that's really it. I love this basic design. You'll see I end up changing it just a little bit in the end, but this is the starting process. Once you get your photos, you can now make some things happen. I do move things around, but not too much in this layout. Now I do, again, love this layout just as it is, but once I got my photos and I grabbed a few extra items to put on here, I did make those changes just so that I could make it my own. Lastly, I will also grab some white daisy paper and I'll slide it right under the banner here on the left, and that'll be for my journaling. I'll put the living in the moment at the top, and this left page is ready to go. Now I'm going to grab the right page, very, very similar. It starts off the same, where we'll grab our vertical piece, lay it down, and then we'll grab the horizontal piece and lay it down. And that horizontal piece is Pretty Peacock. I think I forgot to mention that earlier. And then, of course, the designer series paper is right over the top of that. Now, ready to go. Once again, very easy. These photos are a little bit larger. I started off with 3¼ by 4½ because I knew my photos were bigger than those 3x3s. You'll see I make a few changes on the photo sizes, but mostly this is where we started. We'll put those with some removable tape. We'll place those in kind of as little placeholders. You'll see I make a few changes along the way here on those sizes. I'll grab some of those, I'm not sure what you call those on the bottom, just kind of like landing points for those photos. I'll grab some of the chevron paper and the blue mountain paper, and I'll put those over to the right to kind of blend and pull in the two papers. And this side, base piece, is actually really close to the design that's in the guide. Now I'll grab some of the stickers and start putting them in. We'll put things like no boundaries. Look at this view. In this case, I mentioned the Jurassic event that the kids went to, the Quest. You'll see things like run and walk and talk about this story stickers. Thankfully, I had plenty of stickers left over to finish this layout. We'll grab all of those pieces and start placing them around based on what I think I'm going to need. And this layout is finished. That's the beauty of these kits. They give you structure, but you also have flexibility. Now I fidget and fidget, lay those temporary pieces together. Now I'll go grab some of my photos and start looking at how can I make them work in this design. I do place some tabs around there on the top too, so I can put the dates in there. Now, I do not include a lot of that information and journaling in here. It's just out of respect for some of my family's privacy. They would prefer, they don't mind if I show pictures, but they want to keep some of that additional information private. So that's what I honor here. Now I have my photos. Here's a look at how these turned out. I am super happy with the photos. Here's layout number 2. Just to let you know, layout number 2 is probably the closest one that I have made here to match the designs. Layout number 3, I did want to share one thing about layout number 3. I'll pause this here for a second. I reversed the paper in layout number 3. Layout number 3 came with some black grid paper. I decided I just had to use that beautiful design it just made me think of the Jurassic event that my kids went to. So I did flip that paper, but I think it still turned out great. I have a few coming soon items. We're going to be working on some cards next.
So I want to thank you so much for joining me today.
I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, if you could like, subscribe, and hit that notification button so that you can see the new videos as they come in. And until next time, have a great day.